Okay, so this is my first MAC palette, and it just contains the colors red through blue of the rainbow, and I use these little sheet protectors to protect all my palettes, and they're semi-translucent, so you can see the colors through them, and they prevent the palettes from getting really dirty from the eyeshadows, and they also are used so I can label my shadows and just see them through at the same time. So I'm just going to take this off and go through my shadows for you. Okay, so the first one is Post Haste, and this is a matte MAC, and it's a red, so it's a little bit hard to work with, and I kind of wish that I didn't get this because it's not very pigmented, and reds are really hard to use. The next one is Off the Page, which I do really like. It's kind of a light goldeny orange, and it has some shimmers in it, so I like that. It's kind of frosty. The next one is Orange, and this one has the same problem as Post Haste, where it isn't super pigmented because again, it's a matte, and it's also really too bright to use every day or use often, so I rarely use it. The next one is Goldmine, which is a really true gold. I really like this one. It's frosty, it's very pigmented, and I love using gold for my eyes. The next one is Crest the Wave, which is also not available anymore, but it's this light pastel yellow with some shimmers. It's a frosty color, and I really like this also. It's really easy to use considering it's a color. Next I have Chrome Yellow, and like Orange, this is too bright to use every day or even often, and it's not very pigmented because it's a matte. The next one is Gorgeous Gold, and the difference between this and Goldmine, I'll just zoom out. Here is Goldmine, and here's Gorgeous Gold. Gorgeous Gold is a lot greener than Goldmine, and it's a lot more yellow also, so it's really more of a yellow-green than Goldmine is. The next one is Juxt, which is a light green pastel frosty color, which is not super pigmented, but I do like it. The next one is Rated R, which is a very bright green, but it's also very pigmented because it's from the Star Flash collection, and I really do like using it even though it is very bright, just because I can use it in the inner corner or just as a liner, and it's really fun and super pigmented. The next one is Pagan, which again I don't really like because it's a matte, but it's no longer available, so I guess that doesn't really matter that much. The next one is Partylicious, and this is just a pigment. I really like this. It's from the Alice and Olivia collection, and it's really nice because it looks like a nice teal color, but then when you move your hand, it also kind of turns green, so that's really cool. This is Talent Pool, which I like. It's very pigmented, but I don't like it as much as Partylicious. Here's just a comparison of the two. It's just kind of a duller version. The next one is Freshwater, which is a bright, bright blue, but it's really nice, and I recommend this color to everyone because it's very kind of unique, I guess. I don't know, I just really like it for using under my eye as a liner. The next one is Deep Blue Green, which shows up kind of navy in this palette, but it's actually almost a black color, which I'll show you a swatch of, but this was just a pressed pigment from the collection this Christmas. This is Contrast, and it's a navy color, and then I'll show you swatches right now. Okay, so this is Freshwater, this is Post Haste, this is Off the Page, this is Orange, this is Goldmine, Crest the Wave, Chrome Yellow, Gorgeous Gold, Juxt, Rated R, Pagan, Partylicious, which I don't know if you can see the color kind of changing, but hopefully you can. And then the next one is Talent Pool. And then I have Freshwater swatched again. And then here is Deep Blue Green, so maybe now you can see what I'm talking about with the fact that it is almost black, but it does have the green-blue shimmers. And then the last one is Contrast. My random palette, and I'll just go through the colors. Here is White Frost. I really like this. It's very pigmented, and it's a frosty white color. Then here is Electra, which is a light gray silvery color. Here's Vex, which is a really, really unique color. It's kind of a light beige with multicolor shimmer. I definitely recommend going to check this out in person because it doesn't show up as nicely on camera as it does in person. Here's Smoke and Diamonds, which is a star flash, so it's super pigmented. and I really love this color. It's a darker gray, and it's a little bit more brown than Electra is. I'll just zoom out to show you kind of a comparison. And then here is Club, which the camera seems to not be focusing, but it's this brown color with these green glitters. It's kind of a brownish, reddish color, so that's really, really cool. Then here is Kitchmas, which is a pressed pigment. It's kind of a pinky purple color, and it's from the Christmas collection. Then here is Ego, which is a light pink from the Star Flash collection, and I really love this color a lot. Then here's Dear Cupcake, and I don't love this color. It's kind of unflattering on my eyes, and it also is not very pigmented because it's a matte color once again. Here is Fuschia, which is a pressed pigment from the Christmas collection. Also, these were the pigment charms that I keep talking about, and I like this color a lot. Then here is Stars and Rockets, which I think is a little bit overhyped because I personally find that it's super sheer and it won't really come up very well on my skin. It just doesn't show up very well. Then this is Grape, which is another pressed pigment, and it got kind of messed up, but it's from the Christmas collection. Once again, it's a charm. And then this is Sunpower, which is a pressed solar bits, and even when I pressed it, it's basically just glitter, and so I don't recommend these solar bits. And now I'll just show you swatches on my hand. This is Frost White, right here. Then this is Electra. Then this is Vex. Then this is Smoke and Diamonds. Then Club. Then this is Kitchmas. Then this is Ego, Dear Cupcake, Fuschia, Stars and Rockets, Grape, and what would come up of Sunpower. As you can see, it's basically